Hello, I'm Josh from StartReplay.com, and you're watching another Start Replay Plays, but this time I'm playing Halo, the Master Chief Collection. And again, I'm a little late on the uptake. It's been around about, I'm going to say, a month since the game came out, and it's only now that I've got down to playing it. So let's start off with Halo 1. Of course, you get Halo 1, 2, 3, and 4, and this is the Halo Anniversary edition, so it is upscaled and has new graphics and is all, brand spanking new, so it looks nice too, which is good. And I liked Halo a lot when I was a kid. I never had an Xbox, the first Xbox, to play this on, but I did play it for around about 20-30 minutes on PC because my dad got it for free with his PC that he bought, and that was amazing. And I remember trying to install it and running it on really, really low resolution settings. And because I'm not a PC gamer, I had a lot of trouble trying to get used to it with PC controls. But nonetheless, I did enjoy it. And now I've got the chance to play it again on Xbox One. Now I have an Xbox One, and it was given to me by Microsoft. So thank you, Microsoft, for giving me the game. And so I've just been playing through each of the titles and having a lot of fun. As you can see, if you've played the original Halo, and you've probably already played the Anniversary Collection as it came out on 360, but now it's packaged again for Xbox One. So it was great, I think, from having all the games together now in the Master Chief Collection 1, 2, 3, and 4, seeing the progression from 1 to 4, and how the series has changed, how the graphics have been upscaled. And I'm actually going to bring a separate video on the upscaling of the graphics in Halo 1 and 2 because, well, you can change instantly to old graphics with the touch of a button. So that does help showcase the amount of work that's been put into this title and Halo 2. And Halo 2 being a fan favourite for people, especially with the multiplayer. Now, I haven't had a chance to play the multiplayer because the servers still aren't right, which is a bit of a shame because I got Xbox Live just to play it, and I didn't have Xbox Live before because I don't really play Xbox as much as I do on the PlayStation online. So that's why I didn't have Xbox Live. So I'm sorry to all those watching. If you're big Xbox fans, why don't you have Xbox Live? Why aren't you playing online? Why don't I have the time, basically? But here at Start Replay, we need to get some more video content out, and that's why I'm now playing through all these Halo games, and I thought I'd put together a nice little compilation for you guys to watch and see my awful skills at shooting aliens, which, yeah. And moving on to Halo 2. Halo 2, I think of course, with the cutscenes, they look beautiful, and from what I can remember of the original one, they weren't as good as this, and this looks almost like Halo 4 type cutscenes, which is amazing. Really nice. Oh, look at Cortana. Pretty sexy, right? I know you were thinking, but unfortunately she is only a video game character. But if she was in real life, then you can bet that Cortana would be having some fun right now with me. I'd be having fun with her. As you can see, the graphics, even though these are being upscaled as well, just moving on from Halo 1 to Halo 2, very similar, slight upgrades in one or two areas. The gameplay as well is very similar between Halo 1 and 2, but the ability to zoom in on your gun and just the feel of it was a little bit more refined. Of course, with the sequel, you're gonna, Bungie obviously figured out a lot of things that they could do better, and I'm not trying to critique the game on what's happened to a game that is now, and I forget, maybe 10 years old. Is it Halo 2? It's quite an old game. And now with the anniversary of this one being upscaled for the first time, but being playable on Xbox One, with Halo 1, of course, they did that on 360, and they've coupled it with the Xbox One package anyway. And there's some really cool shots. Look at that. He's just, launching this bomb to this other ship. Master Chief is a badass. And I say that with a broken voice because I am kind of ill, so battling through this, so bear with me with my voice. My voice breaking at certain points. Yeah. Halo's awesome, and I haven't played the series as much as I would have loved. I think the only Halo game that I've actually played all the way through and completed was Halo 3. So again, being able to play a good portion, I haven't completed all of them, but a good portion of Halo 1 and 2 and 4. Again, moving on to 4, that's going to be quite cool to give you my thoughts on 4, all in due course. I love these beasts in Halo 2, you know, it's... Having played Destiny, it's... Again, you can tell with Bungie's background of the Halo games how much Halo has obviously influenced Destiny, and that was bound to happen. But because I never played as much Halo as everyone else did, now seeing all the little bits and pieces and characters in greater detail as well has just made me realise how much Halo is in Destiny. I mean, Bungie, for the majority of their time, they made Halo games, and then they moved on to Destiny, which is, again, a space shooter, cooperative game, but it's very much evolved, and I think it takes the feel of Halo 4 in a sense, even though it was 343 Industries that did it, and not Bungie that did Halo 4, and you've got Halo 5 coming out as well. And so Halo 3 now, you can see they've added smoke physics. That's a very impressive thing for the time. It was still, so this was, yeah, it was Xbox 360. And I do like this sniping section here. I did have a lot of fun with that. Yeah, I could get along with that quite well. Now, of course, with Halo 3, that really made the jump graphically to a point. It's hard, again, to notice how different it is to Halo 1 and 2. Now they've been upscaled, so they do look very, very similar. But once I do a graphical comparison video just to show you guys, or those who haven't seen or don't own an Xbox or anything like that, to show you the graphical differences, I think it's greater if you look at the original graphics of Halo 1 and 2 and then you jump to Halo 3. Is a much greater jump than seeing it in this video, because they are remastered. But I think out of Halo 1, 2, 3 and 4, I'm kind of torn, because I enjoyed it's tricky. I enjoy Halo 4 probably most because it has that Call of Duty feel, you know? It has that feel where you can run, and everything's a bit more fluid, and everything's a bit more edgy, and it's... Well, 343 have taken a ton of inspiration from the Call of Duty franchise, and not only Call of Duty, but every other shooter. Halo 1 to 3 were all very static in their approach. It was more, slower paced. And as soon as you dive into Halo 4, you then get a much more refined, how do I say it, an experience that is catering to a wider audience. And it's clear that with 343, once they took over the franchise with Halo 4, everything's just a lot faster, and there's a lot more going on, and Cortana looks even sexier, which is great. And to think that this is on Xbox 360 as well, so you went from Halo 3 near, about a third way, I think a third of the way into Xbox 360's lifespan, as it were, and then near the end you have Halo 4. And the graphics between Halo 3 and Halo 4, minute things, but I think overall the lighting is improved dramatically. Character models slightly, but lighting is a big thing that you can see has been improved. You can just see I was doing some running there before. It's very Call of Duty-esque, holding a gun, swaying from side to side. I do prefer being able to run, because it just doesn't feel right when you're in Halo 1, 2 or 3. You can't really run. You're just walking, or walking fast. And of course you still got the floaty mechanics of when you jump, and well, we're in space here, so obviously the lack of gravity is going to affect that. But one thing I did enjoy most about Halo 4, even when I didn't own the game, was the soundtrack. I listened to the soundtrack for hours on end. So now to actually hear it in game is a bit strange to begin with. But yeah. And so with Halo 5 coming up in 2015, hopefully, near the end or middle, whenever 343 decide that they're ready to release it. Again, I'm not the greatest Halo fan, but it seems to be taking what they've learnt from Halo 4 and just pushing it even further. And you can expect the graphics, hopefully it'll be 1080p, 60 FPS. It's an Xbox exclusive, so Microsoft really needs to nail that down. Oh, look at that ass. I'm sorry, but yeah, that's a sexy character model right there. It's like, you know, Tron meets Halo meets Mass Effect. Ooh, that's sexy. Like, nice little Liara-esque character, Cortana there. Or you could probably say that Liara was taken from Cortana's character. Who knows? So yeah, reaching the end of this video of me playing, and the Warthog, yeah, makes return, and it, you know, feels very much the same, but sounds a lot more aggressive compared to Halo 1, 2, and 3. Totally revamped it there. So yeah, again, I hope you enjoyed my little playthrough of Halo 1 to 4. Don't forget to subscribe, because it means a lot to me and the rest of the team to know that you know, we're doing a good job, at least, kind of. And of course, don't forget to comment on the video, like it, follow us on Twitter @StartReplay, and head to startreplay.com for your latest gaming news, reviews, coverage, and every other little bits and pieces, and the competitions as well. Sometimes we do those as well. So yeah, I'm Josh, signing off for Start Replay, and have a good Christmas, guys, if I don't release any videos before then.